If we can strengthen our ability to trust that we know what is right for us, I bet that you'll start making better decisions faster. What if you couldn't make the wrong decision? And what if you were able to trust that you knew exactly what you needed? How would your life be different? And no, I'm not suggesting that you ignore all the facts and the evidence and just trust your gut, but I am inviting you to take a closer look at that nagging internal tug. You know, the one that wants to push you in this direction or that direction, and the one that you may or may not listen to? So that tug might sound like, hey, have you ever thought about this? Or maybe that person that you're with isn't the right one for you. Or maybe you should buy this house. Or maybe you should move to this place. Or take this job. Or take a public speaking class. Do you ever hear that voice? Do you ever feel that tug? And if you do, what happens when you listen to it? And what happens when you ignore it? For me, when I hear that internal voice, it starts off as a whisper. It's very, very quiet and subtle. And if I don't pay attention to it and I ignore it, then it gets louder and louder and louder. And eventually that whisper has turned into a scream. And it gets so loud and uncomfortable that I can't ignore it and I need to take action. And so some of you might be agreeing right now, like, yes, I hear that all the time. And when I listen to it and take action, I am never wrong. And some of you might be hearing this right now and thinking, I wish I could tap in to myself like that. But I have no idea how. And wherever you are in your ability to access intuition, this video is for you. Because if we can strengthen our ability to trust that we know what is right for us, I bet that you'll start making better decisions faster. You will feel more confident, and ultimately, you will trust in the direction that your life is going. So my name is Erin Linehan, and I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm also a healing touch energy medicine practitioner and the co-owner of the Kali Institute. And at the Kali Institute, we are helping high-achieving individuals to access their best lives and joyfully release their inner badass. And so to access your best life and be a badass, we need to start to learn how to listen to that internal wisdom, because we all have it. And so I want to do an exercise so that we can learn how to access that internal wisdom by using the body as an instrument to help with our intuition. So what does the body have to do with intuition? It has everything to do with intuition, because the body often knows what is happening long before our heads even know. And so I was in Belize 3 summers ago, and we were on this island, and a hurricane was coming in, and so the staff at the resort was preparing all the guests for evacuation. But also, the hermit crabs on the island were also preparing for the storm. They were preparing by climbing up all of the trees so that when the water level rose, that they would be safe. And so we can learn a lot from little hermit crabs. We can learn to trust that we know what is right for us and act on that trust that we have. And so when we do that and tap into that internal wisdom that our bodies have, then we reclaim that power that we all have inside of us. And so I want to do this exercise right now, and we're going to start by putting our feet on the floor, and that we're going to take 3 deep breaths in a moment, but not yet. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. And so we're going to breathe, if we can, all the way into our hips, because if we can breathe, sometimes it's hard to get air in there all the way down, but if we can, the reason why we do that is because energetically our hips are the seat of safety in our body. And if we can breathe all the way into our hips, then we create safety in our body, which promotes relaxation. So let's start by taking those breaths. So take a deep breath. So we'll take the first one. So, and now the second one. And now the third one. And so I'm going to walk you through a few things. And I'm going to repeat a couple things. And so as I'm repeating the phrase, and I'll walk you through that, is that I want you to pay attention to what's happening in your body and in your emotions. And so what that could look like with your body is that when you're hearing what I'm saying, do you want to move forward or do you want to move away? Do you contract or do you expand? Do you feel annoyed? Do you feel anxious, angry? Does this sit well in your system, or how does it show up, right? So I'm going to invite us to sit up in our chairs. We're going to take another deep breath in, and you're going to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And so I'm going to repeat a few things, and when I'm repeating them, you're just going to notice what's happening in your system. So here we go. So yes, 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 yeah, 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 yes, 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 yes. Deep breath. And so what does yes feel like in your body? What does yes feel like in your emotions? So if you want to take a second, maybe pause the video and write down your observation of what yes felt like in your system for you. And now I want you to take a big deep breath and I want you to let that go. And so now I'm going to repeat something else and you're just going to notice the same exact stuff. So what's happening in your body and what is happening in your emotions. So here we go. So no, 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 nope, 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 no, 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 no. So deep breath. And so when I was saying no, what did you notice that was happening in your body and what was happening in your emotions? And so take a second to write down any observations that you made. So it might be good to pause the video if you didn't get a chance to write down the yes and the no, what it felt like in your body and in your emotions. And so I know that exercise may seem silly, but these are the first steps to understanding what yes and no feels like in your body and your emotions. And if we can start to pay attention to what our bodies have to say about the small things, like should I have oatmeal or should I have a banana for breakfast? Should I wear this black shirt or should I wear a red shirt? Then we can start to pay attention to the small things, and then your body will start to trust your mind and your mind will start to trust your body and then give you guidance to bigger decisions in your life. Like, should I take this job or should I take that job? And it takes practice to become good and attuned with our whole system. And so sometime this week, maybe sometime today, I want you to check in with your body's intuition to see what yes and no feel like for you. So I want you to start small. And so maybe do something with food. And so do I want a salad or do I want a sandwich? And so I don't know for you, but when I want a salad, but I don't listen to that, and let's say I'm out to dinner and so then I eat pizza, then it feels really bad in my body. But if I eat a salad and I intuitively know that that's what my body needs, it feels so good. And exercise, right? So sometimes I need to go for a really long run. And sometimes I need to do yoga or go for a walk. And when I listen to my body, what it needs, my mind and body start to trust each other. and then my system functions better as a whole. And so this is a gateway to learn how to make your system function better and for you to reclaim that power. And so we all have that internal wisdom in us. So let's start to access that so we can live our best lives and joyfully release our inner badasses, right?